Okay, so the day is the 24th of February. It is 2:50 p.m. and I'm currently in Odesa, Ukraine. So it's been a very interesting day, very scary day this morning. Just thought I would try and keep a diary of it. Maybe someone wants to watch it in the future or something. But yeah, it's something that we thought wasn't going to happen. And of course it obviously did. It took us all by surprise. I mean, I woke up to something this morning, didn't know what it was, went back to bed, and then I heard the most bone-shattering explosion that rattled everything. So that was pretty scary. That was probably, I would say, hands down, probably the most scariest moment this morning when I realised that Ukraine was being attacked. I didn't actually know that at the time, but then as soon as I jumped onto social media and just saw the videos and the airport being attacked, whatever else was happening at the time, and everything that people were saying that Odesa's under attack, it was like incredibly scary. So today it's been, that happened like early in the morning, maybe 4, 5, 6 in the morning, something like that, I'm not too sure. The rest of the day here in Odesa has been, I'd say, relatively quiet compared to what I'm seeing online. And I probably heard, I would say, maybe 4 explosions today. One of them was incredibly large, probably larger than the one I heard this morning. But I can't see anything because I'm surrounded by buildings as well. I don't know where these explosions are coming from. Now, according to the media, it's all military targets, and Putin's aim is to demilitarize Ukraine, and it seems that from what I'm reading that killing civilians is not going to do him any favours, so I don't want to go into all that sort of stuff now. So yeah, I basically just chilled out for the day. The shops are open. Like, I'm surprised. Like, I went to the shop before and actually went and bought cigarettes, which I don't normally smoke, but I had the urge today to do that, and a few other little bits and pieces just in case I needed stuff here. Shop was open. People were just normally going about their daily business. It's really strange. In fact, it's almost, maybe I can show you out here, down here. I don't know if you can see or not, but there are children in the playground. I saw another couple of kids playing with their dog 10 minutes ago. Saw the guys emptying the rubbish bins before. I've seen people just sitting on that park bench having coffee. It's like it's so detached from what I'm feeling. It really is, and I don't know if that's the mentality of the Ukrainian people, and maybe they're used to this. Well, even they can't be used to this, but the fact that there's always been this war in the Donbass region, they think that this is kind of normal. But for me, from New Zealand, it's pretty out there, and so I'm sort of, don't know. There's not much really I can do about it anyway, at all. So yeah, I'm just sort of was going to just hunker down here, just let it play out. I've got a feeling tonight there's going to be a whole bunch more of attacks. I don't know what's happening with my camera. It's all, I think, not really. And the thing that really gets me is we both Luba and I we bought tickets to fly out of the country tonight. And the reason I guess I didn't go last night was because I needed a COVID test to fly out. So I thought I had a COVID test booked this morning, and after that I'll go to the airport and go out. But now everything is closed, so it's a day late. Such is life, I guess. So yeah, at the moment we're thinking about maybe driving to Moldova. We don't know how that would go. Moldova's, I don't even know how long that would take to get there at this stage. I think it normally takes about 3 or 4 hours. I would say, with everyone trying to go there, and apparently Moldova's like opened up its arms for, I guess, refugees, which is, it's a strange thing to think of. Is it? Am I a refugee? I don't know. But at least there's not going to be any shelling. But I do have other concerns that NATO steps in and Putin decides to attack other NATO countries, one being Moldova. That's not going to be a safe place to be. In some sense, I know it sounds really kind of fucked up, but I think like Odesa is probably not the most unsafe place in the world to be. I know it sounds a bit strange, but I don't see the reason that Putin would go and just blast away all of his, fellow people in a way. It's not like it's Muslims fighting Jews or whatever where they hate each other because of who they are. This is more just almost like a government thing, So I'd like to think that, what I'm guessing is that if he did just come and start blasting away apartment buildings and things like that, it's not going to make him look very good in terms of his own people, the Belarusian people, the Chinese, even the Indians, because that's not seen as something that's beneficial for your own country at all, So that was my thoughts on that. Maybe Moldova is the place or not, but man, the sound of those bombs going off is frightening. It's a real taste of what some people must experience in some of these maybe Middle Eastern countries where they deal with it all day, every day. Like I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about what it felt like this morning, and it was only something small. So that's my update for today. I don't have much else as soon as I got up, I packed up, like a bag with things that I need. But, the thing that's kind of scary is that if you leave, will you come back? Like I've got all my stuff here, and it's not even just that. It's like, this is where I live, and I like living here, regardless of this, But after this, will Odesa still be the same place? Will it still be a place people want to live, or where I would want to live? I don't know. I'm kind of thinking that it wouldn't be. And that sucks, because I've built a life here. So, yeah, don't know. But I guess the main thing now is just we want to get out and be safe and be away from all this stuff and go from there, I guess. We'll see you in the next one.